of rigged elections in 2022 told the people of Kenya that we needed our country back. Under the patronage and leadership of His Excellency Raila Odinga. So my name is Victor Marende. We are here with the top officials of the Movement for Defense in Democracy, MDD. On my left is Fred Makajos. On the extreme left is John Wanguba Mukoya. On my right is Fidel Castro. And on the farthest left we have Maureen Arwa. Na hawa ni wanachama na wafuasi wa MDD. MDD nchi yetu. So we will read a written statement, then we'll have off the cuffs, and finally questions. And I start. We are the movement of the defense of democracy, and we have met here today to take a stand on the developments in the country. After lengthy deliberations, we reached the following resolutions. 1. We thank His Excellency President William Ruto for the dedicated and committed support he extended to our party leader, Right Honorable Raila Odinga, in his quest for the chairmanship of the African Union Commission. The energy, dedication, passion and commitment the President put into this was visible and left us in no doubt that he meant well for our candidate. We congratulate Right Honorable Raila Odinga for the brave, energetic, visionary campaign that he ran across the continent. He brought visibility, transparency, and energy into the AUC contest. Unlike past ones that were barely noticed, this campaign this time round put AUC into homes across Africa. Number 3, the AUC campaign exposed to us that we can achieve what we can achieve for our country when these two very energetic and versatile leaders, that is Ruto and Raila, join hands to work for Kenya. Number 4, consequently, we support the ongoing public consultations initiated by our party leader, Right Honorable Raila Odinga, on the political direction he and the party should take in light of the numerous challenges the country is going through. Whatever decisions he arrives at will be our stand. And I repeat, whatever decision he will arrive at will be our stand, and we will stand by him. Number 5, for decades, His Excellency Raila Odinga has been a pillar of social justice, good governance, constitutionalism, and economic liberation. As he engages in discussions with President William Ruto, we urge him to carry forward these golden principles and ensure that justice prevails. Number 6, we have noticed very intense effort by many different players to drag Right Honorable Raila into their schemes. We have particularly noted the efforts of the impeached former Deputy President, Rigathi Gachagua, and others like Moses Kuria to lure Mr. Odinga and his supporters to join them, promising to rally Mount Kenya to vote for Mr. Odinga. We resolved that we are not boarding Gachagua's vehicle. We have resolved that we are not boarding Gachagua's vehicle. We are apprehensive and deeply suspicious of Gachagua's agenda, and we urge Honorable Odinga not to lower his guard and not to work with Gachagua.
Yes.
Instead, we call upon President William Ruto and Right Honorable Raila Odinga to prioritize the full implementation of the NADCO report. This bipartisan report holds solutions to many of the challenges our country faces today. We urge the youth and all Kenyans to actively support and demand its implementation. Our future depends on it.
Yes.
Finally, we call on people and regions that have never supported Raila Odinga in the past to leave him alone. And I repeat, we call on the people and regions who have never supported Raila Odinga to please leave him alone. And we also give it as a demand. Leave Raila Odinga alone.
Yes.
We refuse the frequent attempts to use Mr. Odinga and his base into some ladder. As people and regions that have invested in and supported Mr. Odinga, we have embarked on reviewing our journey in Kenya. And we must be left alone with Mr. Odinga as our guide. Yeah. Just to give and that is the end of the statement, just to stress on that last point. We've seen numerous attempts regarding Gachagua saying that he has 6 million votes that he wants to give Raila Amolo Odinga. We tell him to start with those 6 million. We don't want that. We see Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta, the former president, constantly putting too much pressure on Raila Amolo Odinga to join them into opposing the current government, and that there is some future when he supports us. We urge Mr. Uhuru Kenyatta to leave Raila Amolo Odinga alone. Yeah. He had a chance that he did not take. Yeah. And furthermore, he showed no goodwill when he was working with Raila Amolo Odinga. So any other forces that thinks that they can drag Mr. Raila Amolo Odinga into their corner, we urge you to leave Raila Amolo Odinga and the people who support him alone. We don't want your support. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Vijana power! Power! Vijana viva!
Viva!
MDD!
Inchietu!
MDD!
Inchietu!
Thank you so much, fellow Kenyans and the good members of the movement for the defense of democracy, for being here now to chart a way forward for our country and to give our strong stand in supporting the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga in his engagement with President William Ruto and the consultative meetings that he has been carrying out across the nation in effort to ensure that we have a better country for the future and for the young people of this country. What I would like to say is this one, that Raila Amolo Odinga carries a lot of knowledge, experience and expertise that can be utilized better in running the government of the day. And that is why we are supporting him today to engage with the President William Samoei Ruto to ensure that we get good governance that he stands for, we get democracy that he has stood for, and he has been a major pillar for social justice in this country. Vijana viva!
Viva!
We tell the distractors, the masqueraders, to leave him alone to engage with President William Samoei Ruto. And as the young people, whoever wants to distract Raila Amolo Odinga, we shall run away and come for your neck for 1 hour.
Yes.
Vijana power! Power! We are not going to relent back in ensuring that we have a better Kenya, because all these things are the things that Raila Amolo Odinga stands for.
Yes.
There are some leaders in this country who just want Raila Amolo Odinga to be like their ladder, that they climb into power and leave Raila Amolo Odinga aside. This time around we are telling such people that there is no room for you. There is no room for you. And we tell you that as you boast that you have over 6 million, take your 6 million to your own bank.
Yes.
We don't need them. The backyard of Raila Amolo Odinga is still strong, solid and locked.
Yes.
And we have to assure our party leader and the Captain Raila Odinga that we will walk with you the journey together with President William Ruto. We will walk the journey together to ensure that we have a good country, to ensure that we resuscitate our economy, to ensure that we have social justice in this country, and all the principles and the pillars that you stand for. We know that you are going to implement them when you work together with President William Samoei Arap Ruto. Vijana power! Power! Vijana viva!
Viva!
Viva Comrades viva!
Viva!
Thank you so much. Let me welcome Comrade Fidel Castro to say a word.
Vijana oye!
Oye!
Yangu ni machache. Wale watu venye mandugu zangu wamesema wamezoea kutumia mzee, muda wenu umekwisha. Na wale watu pia wako hapo kutumika to distract as a movement, your time is up. Today we don't have much. As we work together, we are urging President William Ruto and Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, as you consult, know that the young people have come of age